December 5, 1945, 5 American torpedo bombers lift off from Fort Lauderdale into a clear afternoon sky. 14 men, 2 hours of routine training, a patch of ocean they had flown 100 times before. None of them ever came back. No wreckage, no bodies, no oil slick on the water, and when the search plane went out after them, it vanished too. This is the story of the deadliest stretch of water on Earth. Draw a line from Miami to the island of Bermuda, down to Puerto Rico, and back again. 500,000 square miles of open Atlantic. On a chart, it is nothing. Empty blue. But inside that triangle, more than 50 ships and 20 aircraft have simply ceased to exist. Freighters, fighter squadrons, passenger liners, nuclear-era submarines. Most left no distress call, almost none left a trace. Sailors have a name for this water. They call it the Devil's Triangle. Flight 19 took off at 2:10 in the afternoon. Lieutenant Charles Taylor was leading. An hour in, the radio crackled and something was very wrong. Taylor's compasses had both gone dead. He could see land, but he did not recognize it. "We cannot see land," he transmitted. "We seem to be off course." The tower asked him to head west, toward the setting sun. His answer is still chilling. "We don't know which way is west. Everything is wrong, strange. We can't be sure of any direction." As the light died, the transmissions grew fainter, static. Then nothing at all. At 7:27 that evening, a Martin Mariner flying boat launched to find them. 13 men aboard. It radioed a routine position report and was never heard from again. A passing tanker reported a burst of flame on the horizon and a slick of oil burning on the sea. Searchers found nothing there either. By morning, 300 aircraft and dozens of ships were combing 200,000 square miles of ocean. 27 men and 6 planes had been erased in a single evening. The Navy's final report used a phrase it almost never uses, cause unknown. But the triangle was taking men long before there were aeroplanes to lose. March 1918, the USS Cyclops, a 500-foot naval collier, one of the largest ships in the American fleet. She sailed from Barbados carrying 11,000 tons of manganese ore and 306 souls. The seas were calm, her radio was working perfectly. She never sent a single word of distress. She never arrived. It remains the largest loss of life in United States naval history not involving combat. Not one plank of her has ever been found. 1948, a Douglas DC-3 approaching Miami, close enough to see the city lights. It disappeared in the last 50 miles. That same year, the airliner Star Tiger vanished with 31 aboard. 12 months later, her sister ship, Star Ariel, followed her into nothing. 1963, the tanker Marine Sulphur Queen, 523 feet of steel, gone with all 39 hands. 1967, a cabin cruiser called Witchcraft radioed for a tow 1 mile off Miami Beach. The Coast Guard reached the spot in 19 minutes. The boat was gone. The water was empty. It was unsinkable. So what is out there? Some blame the Gulf Stream, a river inside the ocean, fast enough to scrub away wreckage before the search begins. Some blame rogue waves, mountains of water 100 feet tall that arrive out of a calm sea. Others point to methane erupting from the seabed, turning water to foam that a ship cannot float on. Pilots speak of electronic fog, instruments spinning, compasses lying, the horizon dissolving into grey. And this is one of only 2 places on Earth where a magnetic compass points to true north instead of magnetic north. Trust it and you fly the wrong way. The skeptics have their answer. Bad weather, human error. Nothing here that the rest of the ocean does not do. Perhaps they are right. Perhaps the triangle is only a story we tell about a very large, very indifferent sea. But the sea keeps a ledger, and it does not show us the pages. Somewhere out past the reef, 4 Avengers and a flying boat are still on their heading. A 500-foot warship still rides at anchor in the dark. And the water above them is calm and blue and perfectly silent.